And welcome back to ABC 7 at 4. I'm Mark Ross. Jews across the borderland are celebrating the 8 days of Hanukkah, which began on Christmas night this year. I'm joined now by Rabbi Levi Greenberg of Chabad El Paso to tell us about the Festival of Lights. Rabbi, thank you for coming on this afternoon. It's rather unusual, isn't it, for Hanukkah to start the same time that Christmas happens, right?
Happens every few years.
Okay.
Every few years.
So this is one of those unusual years.
That's right.
Now tell us about the history of Hanukkah. What is the Festival of Lights all about?
The Festival of Lights commemorates the miracle of light. Over 2,000 years ago, when the Jews lived in the ancient land of Israel, they were occupied by a foreign force who came and oppressed them. They forced them not to keep their laws, not to serve God in the Holy Temple, until a small band of Jews called the Maccabees, they revolted and they fought against the mighty Greek force that was much stronger than them, outnumbered them, but miraculously they were victorious. They liberated the temple and they wanted to rededicate the service of lighting the menorah, the candelabra, but they could only find 1 jar's worth of oil that would last for 1 night. And with a prayer on their lips, they lit up the menorah and it burned for 8 nights until they were able to replenish the supply of oil. So to commemorate that miracle, we light a menorah with 8 branches, and then the middle one. Those 8 branches represent the 8 days that 1 day's worth of oil was lit. The first night we light 1 candle. Tonight is the 6th night, Mark, and so therefore we have 6 candles in our menorah, and we are going to light up 6 candles when it gets dark tonight in just a few minutes.
Now, what are some of the festivities that take place during Hanukkah?
So during Hanukkah, it's also customary to play a game called dreidel, which represents a game that the Jewish children would play at that time when they were trying to keep up their Jewish education. And whenever they were caught, they would, put their scrolls aside and they would start to play a top. And so we play with this top, and it has 4 Hebrew letters, which represent a sentence which says, a great miracle happened there. That's the miracle of Jewish education. In addition, we eat foods that are fried in oil. This is traditional potato latkes, and obviously that is in order to remember the miracle of the oil.
I could smell that latke all the way over here.
It's all for you.
Oh, thank you. Rabbi Greenberg from Chabad El Paso. Happy Hanukkah to you, and thank you so much for coming on this afternoon.
Happy Hanukkah. Thank you for having me.